Do you feel like your business is not growing at the rate that you need it to grow? Do you feel like it's taking forever to learn what you need to learn to get where you're trying to go? Well, if that's the case, I've got some advice for you today that's going to help you speed up the rate of growth inside your business. So with that being said, let's dive in. All right, well, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to talk to you specifically about why you need a business mentor and you need a business mentor right now. In today's video, I'm going to give you 3 reasons that you need a business mentor. This is going to be a shorter video, so stay with me. The third reason I'm going to give you is probably the most important toward the end of the video, but they're all important. So the number one reason that you need a business mentor is speed of implementation. Speed of implementation. So as we talk about learning and growing and trying to figure out your business, everybody likes to use the quote that experience is the best teacher. I would probably have to disagree. I will say this: experience is probably the stickiest teacher, meaning that when you experience pain or heartache, that experience is going to stick with you and stay with you, and you will probably never make those mistakes again. However, it being the best teacher is probably a lie. Why? Because to experience something takes a long time, right? You have to go through the actions, you have to get the feedback. But if I can talk to somebody, if I can sit down and have a lunch with somebody and I can talk to them about what I'm thinking about doing, and they can immediately point out all the downfalls and the things that I can't see, how much better of a teacher is that? That way I don't have to go through and make all those mistakes. I can learn from mistakes that somebody else has made, that they've explained to me, and I can implement the right way to do it immediately, as opposed to going and it taking forever, me making a bunch of mistakes, having a ton of heartache, and running into issue after issue after issue. Why would I not rather talk to somebody that's been there and done that can help me see and avoid the pitfalls? Speed of implementation, baby. It's important. And if you're trying to grow your business and you're trying to grow it quickly, you're going to need speed of implementation. So number 2, this is the number 2 reason that you need a business mentor right now. Breaking limiting beliefs. Breaking your limiting beliefs. Here's the deal. That really kind of stinks, if I can be honest, but it's so true of all of us, and that is every single person has limiting beliefs that they cannot see. Limiting beliefs are the invisible things that you believe to be true that are not true, and you can't see them and you don't know what's true. And if you have a business mentor that has been there, has done that, broken their own limiting beliefs, they can sit down with you in about 20 or 30 minutes and they can point out what all of your limiting beliefs are during that time. But you have to give them permission to do so. This is another thing I see so often with people that want mentors or want somebody to pour into their life. I'm a pastor. I see this as a pastor. I see this as a business mentor, is that people will come to me or come to other pastors or other business leaders, and they'll say, hey, I want you to be my mentor. I want you to pour into me. But then they want to argue with that business leader or that business mentor or that pastor about all these limiting beliefs that the pastor or the business mentor can clearly see in their life. So if you want somebody to mentor you and you want somebody to help you along your journey, you have to be humble enough and willing enough to give them access to speak truth into your life, into the areas that you don't know are lies. So there are so many things that every single one of us carries or believes that may or may not be true, and when you don't have anybody speaking into your life, you believe them all to be true. But as soon as you get a mentor, as soon as you get somebody that you give access to your life, you give access to the way that you think and how you live your life, they can say, nope, that's not true. I know that you think this is true, but this is actually what's going on. And they can do that across the board. Your finances, across your businesses, across your relationships, across your relationship with God, across all these different things, right? And so breaking limiting beliefs is going to happen so much faster underneath a mentor. Okay, so the third and final reason that you need a business mentor is accountability. Accountability. Listen, nobody likes to be accountable. I don't like to be accountable. You don't like to be accountable. Nobody likes to be accountable. That's why we don't like working for other people. It's why we don't want somebody with their thumb on us. Nobody likes to be accountable, but the truth is that the best stuff that we can do is going to come out of the other side of accountability. Listen, there's so many things that I want to do. There's so many goals that I want to have. There's so many dreams that I want to achieve. I have this giant running list of all these things I want to do, and there are some weeks that we knock a lot of things off that list, and there are some weeks that we just don't. And it's like, okay, why is that? Well, it's because I'm not being held accountable every single week for knocking out specific things or specific tasks. And one of the best things that you can have through a mentorship is having really clear accountability for what you want to accomplish. And what's beautiful about this is the mentor is not the one telling you what to do. You're telling the mentor, hey, I really want to do this. This is my plan. And then the mentor says, okay, when do you want to have that done by? Okay, awesome. What are the action steps that you can start on right now to start moving the needle in that direction? Okay, so when we get to that date that you told me you wanted to have this done by, you're gonna have it done, right? Yes, okay, well, I'm gonna put it in my calendar to check and follow up with you on that date to make sure that we've accomplished your goal. And so having a business mentor just increases the level of accountability in such a way so that it makes it much more difficult for you not to actually move in the direction of your dreams. And if you don't have accountability, and I know some of you are watching this and you have no accountability, and you know this is so true because you're not moving the needle because nobody is holding you accountable. And so if you're watching this, if you have a woodworking business and you want to grow it, you want to scale it, you're doing currently, $3,000 to $5,000 a month, and you're trying to scale and grow your business and you don't know how to move the needle, you need a mentor. You need somebody to help you on your journey. And I wanted to encourage you to apply for the Woodworking Business Accelerator program. At the time of this recording, we have over 20 clients inside the program, and we are business mentors for all 20 of those. We also run their advertising for them and help them generate sales and leads and increase the size of their business. So if that's you, make sure you apply below. But listen, you need a mentor. You need somebody that can speak into your life, that has been there, done that, and is where you are trying to go. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Let me know where you're watching from, and I'll see you in the next one.